ilete baraka kwetu, haki wengao na mlinzi, na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. Amkeni ndugu zetu, tufanye sote bidii. Kenya istahili heshima, tuungane mikono pamoja kazini. Kila siku tuwe na shukrani. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. Kila siku tuwe na shukrani. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya.
Say something.
On this video right here, on this documentary, this is our life. This is the way we live. So understand, all we're trying to give you is the truth. Open your eyes, open your soul, people, because you're about to be changed.
Preach.
Welcome to the past.
Preach on, truth. Preach on, man.
We're about to take you on the road, man. We're about to take you to the struggle. We're about to take you to the struggle, to the ups and downs. I ain't no different than you people. I may live in a different country, but you know what? I go through the same struggles, the same up and downs, the same joys that you do. That's when we talk about the truth right here. This is the truth. I'm just like you. But I just seen different things.
But niggas, what? You need to feel the African struggle as well. I've been raised in the best of both worlds, man. Been raised there, been raised here, man. But either way, you gotta look at it. Life is real, you know what I mean? You gotta realize the reality of all the situations you go through. Every situation you face, man, what?
And I'm gonna tell you this.
Shit gotta be real.
I want to send a shout out to the world right now. Because I'm gonna tell you this. You people see this documentary and you may just see like it's another story. Something else put on film, but what we putting together right here, we the same niggas you're gonna see when this world start changing. We the head front, man. We the ones that's really leading this shit right here. This is the revolution. Get ready. This is the revolution right here. This is the building pieces right here. Because what we're about, guess what? You doubters right there listening to what we talking about, guess what? We what it's about, next level. The things that we talk about, the things that we preach, the things that we are about in this world, you people can only wish to be what we're about. So welcome to the story, people.
Welcome, baby. Step on in, man. Let's do this shit.
It's your boy Mike Mo. We live here, Hood Talk TV. We in Kenya. Kenya, baby, live with my boy John. We doing interviews, exclusive, talking about pretty much everything that we know and don't know about Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful place. You see, beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? It's life. One of the first things I learned when I got here is that you got to be unplugged. A lot of times you used to watching TV, used to doing so many things naturally. You seldom realize that, man, time flies by. Only so much time in a day, and you seldom get a chance to do things you like to do. But here, you get a chance to witness nature. You get a chance to witness yourself. You get a chance to find yourself. That's what it's all about, you see what I'm saying? Finding yourself. Because once you find yourself, then you can only help other people. So, hey, we're going to get into this interview, talk a little more, hit on some topics, find out what's really real. Real Talk TV, Hood Talk TV, it don't matter what you call it, as long as you bring it. Your boy Mike Mo, I'm signing out. Hood Talk, gonna holler back at y'all.
You said that one thing about finding yourself in this country. I lived here for 10 years. Let me tell you how strong it is that you find yourself here. I lived here so long, I didn't even find myself. I just became who I was going to become. I didn't have to worry about fitting into trying to be the stereotypical African-American male in the U.S. trying to find his place. I came here, man, and you were pushed to becoming who you were going to become. It's not even a choice. The minute you step into this country, you get a chance to just sit back sometimes and your mind works. Your mind clicks. Because, I mean, once you get in this country and you just get into this smooth, relaxing atmosphere where you know you can let your mind speak. You don't have to worry about, are you going to say the wrong thing? Are you going to offend the wrong person? Here, you can just sit back sometimes and just put your feet up. And you know, it's funny because everybody else, they look around and you know what? The realness is the fact that they understand what you're doing.
The way I see life is, time is priceless, but at least I know who Mike is. You gotta learn to respect the game. It's more to have less knowing your name. I never had a lot of niggas off in my range, cause a lot of niggas get hit by so-called strays. Yeah, I watch my best friends, my fam and my dame, only cause of the times that I've been betrayed. And that's how Big and Pac was slayed. How could a nigga close to you let your shot get sprayed? Not me, I will not get played. Not today, I refuse.
It's the Chandra room, my homegirl. That's the Chandra, y'all. Fam, you find this. Certified thug. And that's Patrick, screenwriter.
How you doing?
Tell me a little about yourself, Patrick.
I'm sexy, I'm fly, and I do good.
Yeah? Why you came to Kenya?
Oh, this isn't for real.
Because I'm black.
Yeah? What do you want to gain from coming to Kenya?
I want to learn some Swahili and get another view on a culture you only see on TV.
So what have you learned so far?
I learned that what you see on TV isn't actually what you experience when you finally get here.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to be here, and I'm going to show people what it's really like.
Good Talk TV.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga thug. Nigga thug. Certified. How you like in Kenya?
Kenya's nice. They have nice landscaping. And, we go to a very clean school, which means we have hard-working people working here. Everybody's a little too nice. I don't believe in that. But Kenya's nice.
Have you learned anything about Kenya?
Yes, everybody needs money. Because they keep hustling me for mine like I got some.
Speak Swahili for me.
Ingapenda kula kitu.
Ain't no Swahili.
Yes, it is. It means I want something to eat.
So what do you want to gain from coming to Kenya?
To learn a little bit about Africa and African roots, since I have African way back in the day somewhere. And, I don't know, to kind of bridge the gap between black people, which means we could bridge the gap between everybody. So, that's what I mean.
How we live here in Nairobi, Kenya. It's your boy Mike Mo, Hood Talk TV, motivating minority minds, having something to eat. Just chilling, we at the Pine, the restaurant, my homegirl Deshawn, my boy Pat, my two homies right here. And I gonna dab up, man, on TV. Just having a good time, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the culture, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through, check out some more footage, show you how things are going. We'll holler back at you.
Oh, yeah.
I want to write the beautiful for you. I want to write the beautiful for you. I want to write the beautiful for you and speak the magnificent into existence. But God only gave me enough energy to love you simply. And as bad as I want to love you wonderful and touch you terrific, I'm only human. And only angels are capable of mimicking your movement, so I just watch you from afar, wishing I could capture your amazing in a jar, your aroma and persona, and be your soldier. I want to write the beautiful for you, but I'm not capable. The poem is insignificant when placed next to your splendid, so if hell is waiting for you, then they should make room for two. Heaven and earth exist in your womb, and I feel privileged to have rotated around your moon. And as long as this planet is spinning, I want to stay as close as possible to your brilliant and not give a damn about the consequences. Making you the most important mission in my life, cause a life wasted is a life that never knows what true love tastes like. And you taste like stunning. Good enough to make a man stop running, wondering what it would be like to see you dressed in all white, then walk down the aisle in front of God and family alike, and what the honeymoon would be like. I want to write the beautiful for you, and I wish I could. Maybe then I could convince you that I was meant for you, and show you that it's fine to laugh and cry and live and die inside that marvelous ocean between your thighs. And Lord knows I respect my mother and my God, and they both told me when a man takes a woman, he puts all others aside, and 1 + 1 can equal 1 when 2 moons give birth to the sun. Dearly beloved, vagina to me is like the Ark of the Covenant. I want to write the beautiful for you, put my whole heart in it until it's moist and marvelous and wet and wonderful and benevolent and beautiful. Cause Lord knows I believe it's my duty to write the supreme for you, write until the pen bleeds for you, write till the paper burns and the ink steams for you. God made the sun, the stars, the ocean, the trees, the heaven and the earth for you, but I'm just a man and all I got are these words for you, and I want to write the beautiful. And looking at you now, I believe that it's possible to write the beautiful.
Live here on Hood Talk TV. This your boy Mo. We shooting it live. One of the upcoming artists doing a live interview. Find out what's going on. Gonna converse. So tell me a little bit how you got started.
I started playing guitar when I was 5, and ever since it's been growing. 11 I started playing piano, but due to going to school and everything like that, I couldn't follow it up, and there are no music schools in Kenya, so I had to train myself, and my parents didn't really like it because it somehow affected my studies. But after high school, the first thing I did was an album. I wrote African Woman in 30 minutes, and I had it airplayed, and people really appreciated it, but it wasn't pushed as much because it somehow is very expensive to distribute and push someone who is new. Like in Kenya, there's this mediocre kind of music which people have gotten used to, and this was very different. But anyhow, music, I've had a long history with it. And my family, my brother is in England, he plays bass guitar in church or something like that. And since 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002 is when I met this guy from Holland who offered to take me to a festival called Festival Mondial. I went and did very well. So they made it an annual thing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do North Sea Jazz Festival this August. I'm going to shoot some few documentaries with Femi Kuti and some big ass band called Bluff, rock band. It's like U2 in the Netherlands. Yeah, basically, I'm music. Yeah.
If I had to ask you one question, what makes you different from any other artist in the industry or any other artist in the world, as a fact? I mean, a lot of artists say, well, my music is this because I keep it real and I talk about this and that, but then a lot of it ain't really real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is just commercial for money purposes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing your CD and I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who hear it feel it. And it has a whole different tone, you know what I'm saying? So tell me, basically, what separates you from the rest?
I think it's because, as you said, the rest are not real. Yeah, they don't sing about the real issues. They don't sing loneliness. They feel all hardcore and Yeah, but I sing issues, real issues, love. Yeah. What makes me different is that I'm not afraid to speak out my heart. Yeah, regardless, it's very lonely for me in Kenya, musically speaking, because nobody else is doing what I'm doing. But still, I must be real to myself and keep doing it until I get my right audience. Just be myself.
If you can look out there and tell anybody in the U.S., in the world, just looking out here right now, you had 5 minutes or 2 minutes, or whatever you need to say something to them, what would you say to them?
To all Americans, all over the world, to everybody in the world, I believe music is language of the heart, and it doesn't matter from where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are. If you have it, share it, and I'm willing to do it. So.
You built them out, Harry.
We'll just kumbuke lyrics. I never chose to be born in a land torn by the hand of war. I was a child that was wild for a while. The gun was my toy, oh boy. What could I do to make me grow from the emptiness I know? I was a child soldier. I was a child, but a soldier. I was a child soldier. Would I ever grow much older? But every time I need a shoulder, no one is around. I saw a man with a weapon in his hand. He wanna shoot me down. That frown, I was confused, for I really couldn't choose to live or to die. Oh my! All of my life, the greatest of my fears were the memories of blood-stained years. What could I do to make me grow from the emptiness I know? I was a child soldier, only a child, but a soldier. I was a child soldier. Would I ever grow much older? But every time I need a shoulder, no one is around. I was a child,
Wow.
For you, 'cause I could be wasting your time and mine. That's true. But if what I am feeling when your eyes look into mine is the same feeling you do, then why don't you be mine? If we have some time, we can have some wine. time to buy you roses, yeah, but my love for you be stronger than 1,000 horses, yes. So don't you be afraid of other forces, bad forces, 'cause I'll deliver you, I'll be your bosses. Say yes. If we had some time, we can have some wine. If it ain't no crime, I just got to make you mine. The wishing in a way, be like a lily. Me let you in the land, I just got to make you mine. The wishing in a way, be like a lily. Me let you in the land, I just got to make you mine.
Okay, now here on Hood Talk TV, man, you know, our main purpose and goal is to reach out to the communities, man, and educate young people, man, especially young people, old alike, about different issues going on, not only in our environment, but also around the world, on an international level. Just speaking on that, man, we over here in Kenya, man, we see the conditions with the orphans, the kids dying, and then we say, man, listen, how can people let this stuff go on? How can we let our youth die like that, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about issues like that and how it relates to African Americans?
You see, you know, I think it's more of a thing where there's no light shined on it. Nobody really ever sits to a point where they say, this is what's really going on. Because, I mean, yeah, they got that little thing that comes on BET, I think on Sunday in the morning, where they say, yeah, this is what African kids are like. But, I mean, you have a white man standing there telling you this stuff. And it seems it's so robotic. Because that's the way the world looks no matter where you go. No matter where you go in this world, you can always find that ghetto. You can always find that part of the town where everybody is looked down upon, treated like garbage, everywhere you go. And it's almost as if they try to get you to the point where they say, don't focus on that, focus on money. Don't focus on making somebody else's life better, focus on making your life better. That's like the logo and the slogan in America. It's the idea that, you know what, I can't fix the world, but I damn sure can work on me. And that's where you get stuck in this idea of getting these Hummers and things like that. Take care of your life. I'm not saying don't take care of your life. I'm saying you do what you gotta do to make sure your life is satisfactory to you.
To Hood Talk TV, I'm Kimberly Moore, and I'm here live in, where am I? Namira. It's a wonderful place. And you know, you really have to love the kids to bring your ass all the way out here. Can you cuss?
No.
You really have to love the kids to come all the way out here. That bus ride was unbelievable. I'll tell you about it when I get home. But I really look forward to meeting the kids, and I think they're worth it. On the streets of Namira with my friends.
Namira.
They have motorcycles. It's very cold. They're barefoot children walking behind us. They're barefoot children walking behind us. And we're waiting for our food to get cooked because they have to go kill the chicken for real. Like in the States when they say, what are they doing, killing the chicken? They're really killing the chicken. I hope they pluck it good from the feathers. Have you ever had feathers? They're kind of salty.
That's tea though.
I think the
Those tea. Why you pick up the dirty leaves?
Okay.
It's tea. Smell it.
I think you know.
We are in Nyamira, and we are trying to see whether we can get like pictures that could capture the real situation, where the orphans live, what they do, yeah, and that kind of stuff. And right now we are walking up that side. We want to try and see if we can see anything intriguing. Yeah.
So what made you come to Nyamira?
What made me come? I want to see the situation the orphans are in, and I want to see if there is a way, we can help them. Like if we see the kind of situation they are living in right now, we would be able to, be able to testify to other people. Yeah, that is why I came.
Okay, so what's the current situation you heard about so far?
So far, the orphans are in a desperate situation right now, and they really need our help. They really need our help.
We shall meet tomorrow.
You leaving?
Okay, we shall meet tomorrow. Then you have come area Sunday. I'll come tomorrow. Then I do for you. Then I pass you where tickets.
You can see better over there now. You got brighter.
Then you can look for I'll see her.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Come on, guys, let's.
What you were saying now?
What was I saying? Yeah, like the orphans seem to be in a very desperate situation, and we need so much help because so many people out there have like 5 meals a day. They don't even have like a cloth to put on, and that calls for humanity. That calls for people to have a heart for other people. Yeah.
So how do you think the block party is going to help out?
Well, when we can raise money if we can raise enough money, we'll be able to give different orphanages some money so that they could buy clothes for the orphans. They could build schools. They could build somewhere where they can live.
Santi.
Ciao.
No, you don't want more nice? Huh? Okay, let me give you like this. Michael, can you take this one like this? Okay, so I did one. Yeah, go for it. Oh, you said. One, have you done? Oh, good. Do you know how to?
My name is Sashia, right? Say hi. Say hello.
Hello.
Say how are you?
How are you?
Where do you go to school?
Tender Primary.
Where is it?
Down there.
Where? Down there?
Yes.
Do you like school? You like school?
Yes.
Which class are you?
7.
Primary 7? Wow. That is so great. Wow. Wow. You're going home now?
Hello, we down here in the Nyamira district, and we're just checking on the orphans down with Pastor George. And just trying to see living conditions, the needs of the kids, basically pretty much what we can do to help contribute, to help out. We're doing a block party on August the 5th at Westlands Car Park, and the campaign is to raise money for the orphans. We're trying to do everything we can to help out the children. Just remember, the kids are the future, and if we don't take time to invest in the future, then there will be no future. And so we're definitely asking everyone to open your eyes and take an active part in contributing and doing what we can to make a big difference. My name is Mike Moe. This is Pastor George from the Nyamira district. Y'all stay tuned. We got plenty of footage. We're going to captivate it live, and y'all stay with us.
So Mike, what intriguing thing have you seen so far since you arrived here?
Well, tomorrow we're going to see the kids. So far we're just kind of like sightseeing and seeing different sights. Wonderful people, lovely people, and we definitely want to do what we can to contribute and help out. And like I said, a lot of times we're so busy doing our own things, we really take the time to notice things going on in our society. And that's one of the reasons why we're bringing it to you live. one of the reasons why we're having a block party, so that we can show you the needs in the community, especially with the children. Like I said, the kids are the future. And so like I said, we gotta take an active role into that.
Mike, after you have left for the US, what future plans do you have for these kids that is going to maintain them for a lifetime?
Well, we got a company, it's called Motivated Minority Minds. We do TV shows, and we also do the same activities in the States. When we get back, we hope to take the same campaign, the same footage, and air it on the TV shows, just to show in America the situation that's going on here in Africa and the needs. A lot of times they hear it, we talk about things, but people, it goes in one ear and out the other because they really don't see the actual visual of it. So we came here personally to show the visual of what's going on, to get live testimonies, to see the kids, to talk to the kids, that way they can see it firsthand. And then from there, we're going to ask every sponsor to support and get involved in the cause. So,
how is this going to help? Like, how is this going to help the community outside there?
Well, we believe in taking one step. One step leads to another step, and each step leads to something else. This is the first step in a big campaign to help out the children. So everyone has to take a part. What we're doing right now is exposing it, showing it, letting everybody see the situation that's going on, and trying to get everyone involved. And we want to continue this campaign on a regular basis to get involved with the children.
Thank you, Mike.
Urging everybody to come on down to the block party, baby. It's for the orphans, it's for the kids. Do the right thing, come on down. Party at the block party, baby. It's murder.
There's a man I know, he comes from very low, from the ghetto, so low, and he met this girl from a different world of diamonds and pearls. That girl, and all his life he had never seen such beauty within anything or anyone. Love, only love, that was all he had, and a picture of her in his hand, in his hand. Pendo la kweli ni kwenye moyo, la waka kama moto, yo yo. Pendo la kweli ni kwenye moyo, la waka kama moto, yo yo.
Bernard Masira. I'm a teacher. In fact, I head a teacher of a very large school of a people population of 617. Out of those, I have 300 girls, 317 boys. In that population, I have 29 total orphans, no father, no mother, some of which are being assisted by Jesus Gospel Ministry. I'm happy that the ministry is assisting them get uniform. Sometimes they have even stretched a hand in providing some food when they visit some families, and we thank God for that. Right now, we can say these kids have a lot of need because we followed their background way back home. Most of them have no father, no mother. Therefore, they have got to fend for themselves. Especially, you may find like one girl here that you've talked to, a girl called Deborah. There are two sisters who are left, and then Deborah, in a class 8, imagine an examination class, has got to learn and then fend for the younger sister. A few others are staying with very old grandmas, and in most cases, grandfathers are not there. So you can see the need they have at home. Sometimes no uniform, no food, and actually after they even finish primary, you know, in Kenya, they have got to pay for the secondary education. It will be very expensive. Therefore, we feel that if maybe we could get some well-wishers through the Jesus Gospel Ministry, that we established even a home for the young ones, and maybe a fund that may assist even those who are in secondary schools. So we pray that actually as you are coming, and when you go back, you remember these kids through the Jesus Gospel Ministry, and stretch a hand, either personally or even through other well-wishers. Briefly, that's the much I may say about the kids, but they in dire need. Clothing, shelter, talk of socio-economic status, they're in dire need, given that they are total orphans, no father, no mother. Yeah, that's the much I may want to say for now, and I still pray that God will assist you as you pay us a visit. I think we've liked it, even some students who've come from America and other countries visit Kenya, and specifically our area. I pray that when you people go back, you remember these kids through the Jesus Gospel Ministry with a very able our Pastor Mungare. Yeah, he's actually doing some good work for our people here. Very few people think of going to the villages and think of such children. Although as a church, you know, all of them don't come to the church. I mean to this ministry. They come from different churches, but he has gone to village and got to these kids who are actually poor. So he has a heart for those kids. All he needs is just some help to assist them raise these young Kenyans, young citizens, God's children. Yeah, that's the much I may be able to say. Yeah. The thing I want to say is that apparently I rested today, I go to church today. But when I heard you are coming, Pastor asked me I had to come with some of the kids here. So I feel that you may allow me to go, unless I have something I've got to do, and wish you God's blessings as you go. Hoping that someday you may find time to come and even see these kids that you've left here. And if you can't, you'll be praying for us so that at least God assisted these kids.
Amen.
Yeah, with every God's blessing, we say amen.
Amen.
Wengine wazazi wao waliuliwa na ugonjwa wa ukimwi.
The parents, they died because of AIDS.
Na sasa watoto wao wenye wamebaki hawana matumaini, wanatangatanga.
Those are children remaining without parents. They don't have hope. They are just going straight into shops, and they sleep in the shops, and the people, they don't like them. It's a community.
Lakini kanisa yani wengine wanapitia shida aina mbalimbali.
Men pass through party problems, which it is not really a human being to pass such situation.
Lakini tungepata usaidizi kidogo.
It is our prayer if we can get help.
Tutaweza tukajisaidia kama course mafunzo madogo.
If we can get something like a college which we can train ourselves and to help ourselves.
Kama uendesaji,
like to be a driver, like to be a tailor, like to pay computers, literature, we will be happy because they will help us.
Yeah, ili tukaweze kujisaidia kwa maana pasipo ya tuwezi tumeshindwa.
Because now we are getting old, and if we don't have any courage, any training, now we look that nothing is going to happen to us and nothing is going to help us. But if we can get something to help us, like a college, it is good.
Kwa maana watoto wengine wanatezeka, hata wengine wanakufa, wanakunywa sumu kwa ajili ya maisha yanayopitia.
Somehow children, they have died, yeah, because they take poison to die, because the situation they are passing, it is hard to them, difficult to them. So many children, they have died for taking poison.
kwa ajili ya maisha wanayopitia ni maisha magumu. Unapata kwamba anaenda anatoka hivi akirudi hana matumaini.
Because where they are going, they go so many places, nothing get. They go to relative they don't want them. They go to auntie they don't want them. They go to uncles they chase them away.
Nao wanaowalinda nao sio watu wenye wanaolinda kwa uzuri.
And even those taking care of them little, they are not taking care of as a human being. They are taking care of them like something they don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So they are not happy. They are requesting if they can get a home for them, for the church. And if it is not the church, then they will get more problems. So they are asking, helping. So God bless you. Thank you for that.
International. This one became by God inspired to me, so I started this work. And also I'm the founder of Jesus Gospel Ministry International. The far I've gone since I started this ministry is now we are approaching almost 10 years. And actually, since we are moving from one place to another, we have come across some funny cases, very difficult cases, whereby we come across some orphans and vulnerable children who are in need, actually, that they are supposed to be assisted. So we have taken this burden of the orphans and the vulnerable children in our ministry, and by now we have got even more than 30 orphans and vulnerable children, and actually we have taken a few of them. There are many more than that, but we have actually taken a few whom we can just assist with the basic needs, actually what they want. So I thank God for giving us all of this power and giving us all of this knowledge so that we can assist these young children so that they can pick up as tomorrow they will be the tomorrow leaders who are going to assist us and assist the government of Kenya as well. He's going to open ways. He's going to touch somebody somewhere, someplace, so that he can stretch his hand so that we can assist these orphans. Because sometimes if we leave them like that, some of them are going to be thieves tomorrow. Some of them are going to be robbers. Some of them are going to be just the thugs around. And so, since we have got that burden in us, we feel that we look away. We look away forward, how we can uplift them and how we can assist them so that tomorrow they will be just the readers. They will be make good readers in various places. But if we are going to leave them the way, just like that, then it is going to be chaos and the chaotic ways in our country and in our rural setting areas. So I thank God so much. So long as we get the way how we can uplift them, we are ready because we know this is something in us and we feel that it can continue and we feel that it's going to be successful through the power of our Almighty Father. So we thank the Holy Nation, we thank the people all over the world, those ones who are ready actually to assist us. We request for your assistance, so you assist us so that we can help these children. Instead of them being robbers tomorrow, instead of them being thieves tomorrow, so that they can be the people who can be expected as well to help or to breathe there.
This is Mike Mosley. We're live in Namira District. We're definitely coming to you to support the block party we're doing to raise money for the orphanage. As you've seen, the needs that we need here, we need everyone to get involved, everyone to come down, everyone to participate, every business to chip in to make sure that we do our part. Like we said, the children are the future, and if we don't take an active role in our children, then we have no future. So we ask everyone to open your eyes, see what's going on, and definitely get involved in what's going on here.
Here in Gada, part of Nairobi, I'm not quite sure. I wish all of Nairobi looked like this. They have okay streets, nice green shrubbery. It's so beautiful. I love it.
Hood Talk TV.
Hood Talk TV. I'm Hood, baby. Oh, there's a car.
that's really hood, y'all.
I'm Hood. Ghetto.
I'm Hood, baby.
Ghetto.
So where we going at? Where you taking me at?
We're going to the Langata Draft Center, and we're going to see authentic, truly African giraffes.
Are you going to kiss one?
No, I kissed my boyfriend, and he looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, he do like a giraffe.
That nigga is a giraffe looking for a fucker.
He's just yellow and got a long neck.
Yeah, that nigga like a giraffe. Said it right the first time.
That's how we do it, you know what I'm saying? Me and the giraffe tight. I smell like Kim.
Here, Laura.
I've already kissed. No, Laura.
Was she really hood, y'all? Look at her.
Here. Okay. Joshua.
Oh, dang. She just got kissed in the mouth by the giraffe.
No, what's the case with her? Okay.
One more time.
No.
Camera's slow.
Marty Joshua.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
They're so sweet.
Okay, ladies.
I give it to her.
Oh my Lord. Stop it.
We are trying to.
What does Africa get?
Up to 1,000 kilograms. That's 1 ton.
Wow.
They blending.
Yeah, no, we play with 8 feet tall. And weigh up to 150 kilograms. They attain a speed of 8 kph, fastest bird.
You gave him big
Because he chomped.
125 Matatu for the elephants tomorrow. Keisha.
125. You are late at KCCT Magari.
Let me write this down. Wait, do you have a pen?
As long as we do, they have emotions, they take care of one another. We've even seen them mourning for the dead. Like if we lost one yesterday, you wouldn't see.
Fellas, isn't she beautiful? Let me give y'all a better view of so I can just admire the beauty. Now, fellas, look. She's an Adam apple. Look here. Let me zoom in. Stop. Can't get a good shot of the Adam apple. Would you stop
Leave
it?
me alone. Find something better to do with your time.
Fellas, she got an app. She
You
called
like the guy from Hit.
She called it an Eve pear.
Being evolved to deal with today's times, they split us up and they took Africa away from Africa. And then when you say black people here are struggling, black people here are struggling, black people in the U.S. are struggling, black people in Africa are struggling, it's primarily built off the fact that we are not even together. If you're in the U.S., guess what? I'm going to be real with you. I know you're not really trying to be to Africa. You hear about it. I mean, I remember I talked to this little kid when I was in Ohio. And then my cousin introduced me. He said, yeah, this is John, you know, my nigga from Africa. And then she just sat there and said, oh, I just want to know what it's like. I don't want to go there. It's like, damn. This is your roots are here. I've seen people come here, man, and just be changed. I mean, I remember kids, we used to grow up here, and it was the idea that when I went to school, I had every race, every nationality. We were all there. I mean, we were all sitting there, and it was just, and you put them into this small room, and then we all get along perfectly. But it's like as soon as we get out into the real world, now we have to choose sides. Now I have to draw my foot in the line saying, this is what I want, this is what I stand for, this is who I'm trying to impress. It's like we're all unpaid actors, except nobody's really trying to live through who they really are, who's their real character. We're all trying to be something. We're just not trying to be ourselves. You know, one thing you'll learn about Africa, and I think you'll attest to this. All you gotta do is show up. They'll reach out back. All you got to do is step here, and they'll reach back up. But if you ain't reaching, then how you expect them to reach out to you? You are up here. They are down here. Let's be real. If you don't reach out to them, they can't be helped. You got to make that step. Because I'll tell you this, if you come here and you reach out, guess what? I guarantee it. I guarantee you will get a response. And you will get the response that you yourself have been looking for. You, a black human being, no matter where you are in this country, this is the motherland. This is where your people generated from. Europeans, Americans, they know where they come from. Why do you think they say, oh, I'm Irish American? They can go back to their country. They can say that, and it's like, oh, I've been back to the homeland. We don't do that. About concerts, and I think this is the reason why they make so much money in the U.S. When somebody gets a chance to go to a concert, it's inspiring. It's the idea that anything can happen. Because when you got a favorite artist, and then you get a chance to see them live, it takes away that idea, it takes away that invisible wall between the artist and the fans. It makes them, it brings them to real life. The idea that the person that came up, that supposedly made those lyrics, that made those songs, came here to my country and put this down. So, I really do believe that if you had more artists coming to Africa, especially Kenya, because I'll tell you one thing about Kenya, which a lot of people don't realize, this place has the most potential, I think, of any African continent because of the people. Be honest and look at the record companies. I think they look at it and say, we got more money coming from Europe than we could ever get from Africa. We know we can make a European tour, something like that. We can make a European tour, and we're going to make some money, but if we do an African tour, we're just doing charity. You can't always be providing guidance for these kids, but at the same time, they do have a responsibility to make the changes that they can make, to do the things that you can do. No, you can't save the world, and it's stupid for anybody to expect you to, but you damn sure can make a difference. You can damn sure help and make this whole struggle a shitload easier. The idea of, back in the day, Jim Brown was there with Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? You had a connection with that. You have this and you have that. Now you have this feeling where it's just like the artists and the people that are trying to make changes in the world. You don't see that connection, that strong unity there. And I think it's primarily because of the fact that it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You know what I mean? The idea that who you are now, you can be replaced. I lived here my whole life. I lived in Africa my whole life. I lived in Kenya now for 10 years. And by doing that, the one thing that has helped me do is get to the point where it's just, my mind's disconnected. You know, I mean, I go back home to the U.S. and I can watch all that. But then when I come back here, it's like, what am I going to do with all that shit? Why am I going to try to look weird? Why am I going to try to look like I'm out of place? Niggas over here ain't rolling around in platinum chains. We just doing what we got to do to live life.
As much as I try to concentrate, I never know why. About you I contemplate. I'm always drifting away, hoping that you pass my way. I just can't seem to explain. It's stuck into my brain. I imagine the winds blowing through your ear, to love you is my will. I'm praying that you'd care, You give me so much joy, like a child with a brand new toy. You are my alibi. I never wanna say goodbye. kila siku sikuoni wewe. Niye nakuwaza wewe, niye nakuwaza peke, niye nakuwaza wewe, japo kila siku sikuoni wewe, sikuoni wewe.
I got it. The little D's. Ah, you like that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right here. Who wants it, Poppy?
Tim, he ain't gotta run.
Why can't they just hold up their hand?
Well, I that's a greedy bitch.
No.
I've traveled so far.
Take it like this.
Huh.
Those are just adorable.
You better back the fuck up. I wonder what they get on your shoulder and shit.
Got 3 on right here.
Come on, give me a hand.
There you go. There you go.
Love you.
Hey y'all, good day.
Look, I pet you.
Shit, don't do that no more.
Sorry, that just makes me laugh. I'm gonna get this mom. I'm gonna get this peanut. Who wants this peanut? Do you want this peanut? You better take that peanut.
Who wants this peanut? You better take that.